It was the night of Diwali. The entire city was lit up. Firecrackers were exploding everywhere. But Chandan, a little boy, put his hands on his ears, trying to shut off the sounds. The festival of lights that brought joy and happiness for everyone brought sorrow to his heart as he remembered this day 3 years ago. There was excitement in the house as Chandan's parents and sister, they were all immersed in celebrating the grand night of Diwali. However, that evening, they received a call. A relative had suffered a stroke. They all left the house, and his father said, "Chandan, you stay here and take care of the house. We will try to come back as quickly as possible." Those were his father's last words. For while returning from the hospital, his bike collided head-on with a truck, and Chandan's entire family was lost in one moment. 2 Diwalis had passed, and Chandan had suffered the ordeals alone. Today was the 3rd. As he was drifting off to sleep, Chandan got up with a start. Did he just hear someone crying out in pain? He heard the sound again. He scrambled up and went out. An old man was lying sprawled on the ground. He must have been around 70. Chandan helped him up and made him sit on a wooden bench. "Thanks, son," the old man said. He had a soft, gentle voice. As some of the Diwali lights fell on the old man's face, Chandan noticed that he was blind. "Baba, what are you doing all alone at this time of the night?" "Son, today is Diwali, the festival of joy and happiness, of brightness and radiance. How can I sit cooped up inside a room? I have come out to enjoy." "But Baba, you can't even see. What will you enjoy?" "Son, who says I can't enjoy?" "Yes, I can't see with my eyes, but I can hear, I can smell, I can breathe, and above all, I can feel the festive spirit, which is all pervasive. The sound of the bursting crackers, the smell of the mouth-watering sweets, shouting and merrymaking of the children. You want me to miss all this?" Chandan kept looking in silence as the old man went on. Diwali tells us about sharing love and spreading joy and happiness. So that is why I go out in the streets. Look at my pockets. They are bulging with small packets. These contain sweets. You know, the entire year I try to save every pie. And on Diwali, I buy sweets with whatever I have. And then I go around in the streets, distributing them to people who are perhaps less fortunate than I am. Chandan stared at the old man in amazement. For 3 whole years, he had been wallowing in self-pity, cursing Diwali, cursing God, and cursing fate. He was young, healthy, and he had his entire life ahead of him. He had so much to look forward to, and yet he made his present wretched and miserable by weeping over the past. In stark contrast to him was this old and feeble man. He was blind, frail, and almost at the end of his long and tortured life. He had nothing going for him. Yet, he was out there doing his little to spread happiness and joy. The old man got up. "Thank you, son, for the help. Here now, take this," he said, as he thrust a sweet packet in Chandan's hands. "May Goddess Lakshmi's blessings always be with you." The old man hobbled off on his mission, but his words kept echoing in Chandan's mind. That night took away his loneliness, and Chandan decided that every time he fell down and out, he would think of the old man, for his words had filled him with fresh hope and given him the light to see the world in a new way. Thanks for watching, and stay simply wise.